Hello guys, this is a good one for you. I'm doing this really cack-handed. You wouldn't believe the setup I've got this on. It's as best as I'm going to be able to do. Right, this is one of the £2 coins that I had on the 11th for the 11th change of the day. We can tell from this one that the double rim stops roughly around the 2 after the Elizabeth, whereas on this version we can see it clearly goes on around and right down below way past what mine does. The thing with my coin is, on the obverse side, is which is quite unusual, is the beading is intact all the way around, near enough. It goes where the coin's dipped there, the inner coin's dip, but it still remains in the inner coin, which is quite a feat. It really is. You do not see that many times. Even though it's still bad, you do not see the beading on the inner coin in whole. Now, if we take this gentleman's, the coin club, the online coin club, how am I going to do this? If we take it to there, you can see that it goes up and onto the outer coin. And it does that some way, look, and it doesn't come back in until the REG. So this tells you that this image is not, well, it should tell you that this image is not from the Royal Mint. But of course we can't do that. We can't say that because there's no definitive to go to. It's just impossible. And unless you can get a proof coin. If you can get a proof coin up there, that's fair enough, and then we can start really making strong notes. But so let's get this lined up as it is there. His image, the Online Coin Club image, is far stronger with the crown, the 2 prongs, than mine. The detail is not as good as mine, but that's probably because his image has been scanned and it's blotted all that out. I don't believe that's from where. I believe that's just where it's been scanned, and it's blotted it. The bright light has washed it out, completely washed it out, the crown. Whereas mine, you can see that it is, and you can see the hair better on mine. This is one of the good things about the magnifier, because if you look at the rest of the Queen's head, it's in awful condition, absolutely awful. Score marks, whatever marks you want to call them. His the earring on his version is good, whereas mine it's there, but there's been a score right against it. My mouth's better than his, but then the cheek line is not. It's had another score and it's taken that away. The Queen's eye looks better than this one. The wording around the edge, mine's closer. If we go up and back, you see my DEI is further away than his. His Elizabeth is further away than mine. But I say that only to there. So now let's see, bring this down. They're about right now at the E. At the E, they're about right. They start to pan out to be the same. Although his goes out anyway as well. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close. His is further away. That's what I'm going to tell you. His is further away than mine. You can tell that. You can see that for yourselves. That's not an illusion. But it's close. It's close. Not a lot else to say on that. We both got a double rim. Let's see where his double rim ends on the other side. So his double rim ends about the G. So does mine. Yeah, mine runs out about by the G as well. His picture shows a continual rim. Oh, jeez. All the way round. It's continual. There's a bit of iffiness going on there, down by the E, where the rim looks like it's trying to come. The inner rim is trying to flush out. So that's that. So all in all, my coin, as far as I'm concerned, is more detailed than his. So now we go to the reverse side. And you will certainly say from this, you will certainly say from that image that that is definitely not the same coin. It's not the same one as that. But it's hard to tell because that looks more like a scanned image. I'm just putting my two into the same position as his. You will see that on this coin, now it's reversed. He's got a thin rim all the way round. No double rim. Mine's got a fat rim. And I've still got bits of a double rim at the top and around the edge. So you can safely say that that's a scanned image. Okay? If I'm wrong, I'm doing him a disservice. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a different scan or an image to do that. Anyway, so I've got the two double edges either side. The next thing I'm going to go to, and you can see how wide my rim is. Look how wide my rim is. What I'm going to do now is take you to the pounds. Get that lined up. Like I say, you can't see. There's no double rim on this one because this is a clean scan. The pound, excuse me, is visibly quite a way away from the silver insert. Okay. His silver insert is not there, whereas mine is. my silver insert carries on from the top, from the 2007 right the way down. You can see that as clear as because the O, the U and the N, oh, I think all the rest of it is as well. Let's have a look. Pounds. Yeah, the whole lot. And you've even got a bit of a planchet going on there. But it's very fine. And his isn't. And then let's go round to the 1707. He's got no inner rim, and neither have I. It disappears. It disappears. So you can see mine ends there, and he didn't have one in the first place. Or if he did, it's fairly thin. So that's that. And we come up back to the 2, and it's still fairly wide, whereas that's not. He has got an extra rim there, whereas I haven't. So you can see there's pros and cons to this. Who's got the better coin and who hasn't? As a scanned image, I'd have to say that mine is worse. But look how close his 2 is to mine. Mine's further away, much further away. His thistle, the head of the thistle, is on the inside of the outer rim of the inner coin. Mine isn't. Mine's gone. It's my rim on that bit is gone. There's nothing there at all. Coming down to Yvette, I've forgotten what her name now. Yvette, someone or the other. His is clear. Mine is clear. I'm just going to try and pick up on any other bits that are missing or equal. Can't really see. There's an extra bit that seems to be around each square, which seems to be like a doubling. Hard to say, because mine's in circulated condition. Let's move over to the other side. You've got the rose, the nice leaf there going on to the portcullis. Mine again looks like it's doubling, which wouldn't surprise me considering what's gone on with this coin. But it just goes to show that the differences between a strut coin and not. You see that P, the stem is going onto the outer rim. Well, his hasn't got that outer rim, so it's not. So it's very interesting what's being shown. Of course, mine, we've got the inscription. Hang on a minute, let me just get that. So it's into one kingdom. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember now, one kingdom. Full stop. Oh, I thought mine had a I thought it had a cross, but obviously it doesn't. United. All good. Into one kingdom. Yeah. So you can't see his. And this is my whole point. with the Royal Mint and not showing that. So there you go. I thought you just might like that. It is interesting. And only the Online Coin Club know whether that is a scanned image out of a book, which I'm pretty sure it is, because it's too neat. It's too neat to be anything else. But the other side, this side, is. I think they are the same. You can tell they are because of the marks. All the marks. But there you go. I don't know whether I've got another one of these. If I have, I will do another video because I'm not going to be going anywhere spending money for a while. I can't think of anything. If I do, I will. But yeah, I may have one. I may. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that was. Oh, tell you what was her name? Let's have a look what her name was. It doesn't tell you there. IRB, free and rank boldly. Fourth effigy, fourth portrait. Oh, come on, don't you give the Act of the Union, blah 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 blah. You can freeze that and read it to your delight. I'm just trying to find out what her name is. I'm sure it's Heather. Sorry, Yvonne, didn't I? Yeah, Yvonne Holton. Yvonne Holton. And if you look at that, that is a clear image, whereas if you look at that one, it's not. I think they're two different pictures. There you go. Thanks for looking, guys. Hope you appreciate that. Give you a real comparison to, I don't know what I am comparing it against, but I'm pretty sure that's the original, and mine is completely different to that. Especially this down here. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't look at. Yeah, you have. You've got doubling going on here as well. On the upper part. Same as he has. Look, there's doubling there. See it? And there and there. So he's got doubling going on as well. Interesting. Bye-bye.